Oh my God. How many was that?
I've never had that happen.
Got it.
I can actually breathe from that.
You get some better breath?
Yes.
Big breath in and close your lips. Got it.
Ooh.
We have Neil here today. Neil, you're from Baltimore,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes.
What did you drive up or take the train or?
Bus.
Bus. Okay, cool. How many hours is it?
About 3.5.
All right. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it.
Yes.
So how'd you find me?
Speaking to people with similar problems, they recognize you from YouTube as well, and we just shared information.
And is it specifically, was some of the stuff I do with the balloon?
Yes.
Okay. Tell us what's been happening, and it's been for years, right?
30 years. Full blockage, both nasal passages.
Yeah.
I breathe strictly out of my mouth. Typically nasal spray doesn't work. I actually, on a trip to London, I found some that does work, but I try not to resort to that until about bedtime when I go to bed, because I know it's not really healthy.
Yeah, and it's I don't want to call it addictive, but it, like, once you get
Yes.
kind of hooked on it,
Yes.
you kind of need it all the time.
Yes.
And there's also this thing called rebound effect, where if you use it too much, then what used to be like 2 sprays would last 10 hours.
Right.
Now within an hour it's all clogged again, so you need it again because it comes back, it rebounds too fast.
About 3 hours.
Yeah, so it doesn't last as good as it did in the beginning.
Correct. Yeah.
So you have sinus stuff, you have breathing stuff, you also get headaches.
Migraines.
So how often do you get headaches?
Every day.
Do you have one today?
Mild this morning.
Yeah.
Usually when I wake up.
It's already there.
Yes.
Okay.
Every
But
day.
pretty much every day.
Every day.
Every day. Okay. There was no hesitation. Every day.
Every day.
So, but that's very clear. So thank you for describing that. Do you get neck issues?
Yes.
Lower back, mid back, anything else you could tell us?
Neck and lower back.
Okay. Have you ever been to a chiropractor?
Once.
Did it work out well, or?
I believe so. I just didn't stick with. I didn't follow through.
All right. We're going to do different stuff anyway. Most chiropractors don't do this cranial facial release, which is the balloon technique that I like to do. And it does work very well for chronic sinus, blockage, deviated septums. I think you have a deviated septum too. Someone's told you that, right?
Yes.
So we'll look at that. It's good for post-concussion syndrome. It's good for any breathing difficulties, snoring. Do you have snoring issues?
Yes.
But you also say you have sleep apnea.
If I do not sleep with the CPAP, yeah, I'll snore pretty bad.
So the CPAP is the device used for people with sleep apnea. How long have you had to sleep with that machine on your face?
10 years.
10 years, okay. All right, so there's a lot of stuff here.
Yes, sir.
And do you think you ever traumatized the nose at any point in your life? Did you ever fall, hit your face, sports?
Sport at least 3 times that I remember really.
Yeah. Give us one, for example.
I played soccer when I was about 12. I got hit full on with a soccer ball, fist fight.
Yeah.
I got
so a few times.
Pretty bad.
Yeah. And if we look at his nose, it is a little bent to the side, so it actually bends down to the right at the bottom here. So it comes down and just bends a little bit. So you probably did, for sure. I mean, he told us, he remembers, but that's a nose that's been traumatized.
I've had three ENT doctors scope it, run the scope, and they've all confirmed that it was deviated.
I'm glad you're here, so we're going to do some good work today. Do you have any questions before we begin?
No, I'm ready.
And you've seen enough to get a sense of this?
Yes.
All right, so let's get cracking.
Let's do it. Yeah, I've actually been in a few major car accidents also that I know have contributed to, the tinnitus, the lower back.
Oh, so he has one other thing. So he also has ringing in the ears or whooshing, or what type of sound do you hear?
Constant ringing.
Ringing. So tinnitus or tinnitus, depending on how you want to pronounce it, it's like tomatoes and tomatoes. Some people hear it more as a ringing sound. Some people hear it more as a whooshing sound. So it's like... That would be tinnitus too. And you hear more of like a bell ringing sound, right? Like a ringing.
Like a white noise.
Oh, like a
white noise.
It can come from a lot of different things, but one cool thing is that the CFR sometimes helps that.
Okay.
Can't make any guarantees. And the other thing that I was telling him a little bit about when he just was unpacking his stuff, getting ready for the session, was that people that are interested in craniofacial release, it's usually going to take at least 5 or 6 sessions if they have a long-standing issue. If they just have like a curiosity, like, oh, it'd be cool to breathe a little better, that might be one session or 2 sessions. But someone who has a 30-year issue, and you basically are a mouth breather now, and you're on a sleep apnea machine, that could be more visits. And you have tinnitus.
Yes.
So he's got 3 or 4 things that each need work. And didn't start last week. It's been going on.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to let him know that it could take a few sessions.
Sure.
Okay? But I think we can get a lot done even today, which is nice.
Okay.
All right?
Yep.
All right, we'll get started. So you mentioned you played soccer. Did you do any other type of sports or weightlifting through your life, or?
Soccer, lacrosse, football, basketball, baseball.
So everything.
And I've rode a skateboard for quite a few years.
I think sports like skateboarding, surfing, snowboarding, it's hard to really keep improving if you're not willing to have some falls. Because if you never challenge
It's
yourself,
impossible, yes.
if you never challenge yourself to like break out of that box and learn new things or take new, I don't want to say risks, but push it. Because you're so worried about ever falling,
Right.
you really never shift. You don't really improve anymore.
Yeah, I've had many broken bones from the skateboard.
So you have to keep trying to explore what can be done, right?
Yep.
All right, so I'm just loosening them up right now and just trying to get some of these tight spots to loosen up. There's a spot here. Do you feel this tight spot?
Mm-hmm.
Is that too strong or does it feel kind of
No,
good?
that's fine.
Yeah. I'm leaning into this. This is a pretty deep elbow right there. All right, let's do something next. Okay, I'm gonna have you come stand up. First, you're gonna take your knuckles like this and raise your arm as high as you can. Okay, that's pretty good. Do the next arm.
This one's a little tough.
It's tougher, right?
Yeah, I have problems over there.
Yeah. When you do that, do you feel tight in the back of the arm, the front of the arm, anywhere?
Towards the back and the top.
Okay, back and the top. Keep going. That one at least gets up there, right? And then how about this one?
That's about it right there.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Okay. So clearly this arm is worse. Now I'm in the armpit now. Do you feel that nasty spot right there?
Yeah.
And that's a little bit where the latissimus dorsi attaches. You're going to bring your hand up and down. And give me just a little bit of push with your hand. There you go. Isn't that a horrible spot?
Yeah.
Now push against me just a little bit. Good. And then relax again. So I'm going to compact that. And then this time I'm going to pull down and I get on the femoral head. So here's the acromion, or the AC joint, but specifically the knob of the acromion. I'm going to go just below it and push on the humeral head and push down and get it to release a little bit. It's almost there.
That feels good right there.
Doesn't that feel good?
Yeah.
Because I'm just pulling it down. It's compacted and compressed. So he has a little bit of a shoulder impingement. Okay, now try the arm.
Yeah, wow.
Isn't that cool?
That felt good.
Remember it stopped here and you said it's not going
Yeah.
to go any further? Look at it go now. You try it.
Yeah, it would start to, I get like a little zing right there.
Yeah, so now try it from the front. Remember the front one? Behind the head. So lie on your back. We're going to do a little more with that shoulder before we finish that shoulder. Wow. Did you hear that crack?
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, that felt good.
Good. What do you think?
Way better.
Good. Okay, now try the arm again. And do it this way too. Good, and do the other arm.
Yeah, this one feels way better.
Good. Good, so now I'm going to stand behind you. And we're working our way. We're going to do his CFR in a minute. We're going to do his sinuses in a minute. But I try to, came all the way from Baltimore, and he's been working as a plumber for how many years?
20.
20. I want to get your whole body done today, not just your nose. So drop your head this way. Good. And even a little bit more. Good. And lift your chest up. Now let it sink down into my knee. So now just fall down. Got it.
Sheesh.
That was crazy, right?
I can actually breathe from that.
You get some better breath?
Yes. Just from that.
Good.
Wow.
That was cool. drop your head this way. More. And then it's just one on that side. Okay. Big breath in. You're getting some air already,
Yes.
right?
Just from that crack.
Yeah. We got more to do. We're just getting involved. So now you're going to lie on your back. Oh my God. How many was that?
I've never had that happen.
Was that 5 or 6 pops at the same
Yeah,
time?
it was a lot.
That was crazy. All right, there's more. There's more. There's a big one there. Woo! All right. We're going to keep going, okay, Neil?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see, what else? Now lie on your side facing me. Pull this knee up like this. Drop this hip.
Ooh. That was good.
That was a good one, right?
That was good.
That was his lower back. All right, that was a good pop, right?
Yes.
Turn this way, please. All right, that one's fine. Lie on your back, please. All right, this is good. We're making progress already. We're gonna do a little Y-strap next. You know what that is, right?
Yes.
You're a good candidate for it because you have a lot of compression. And so I'm gonna start the stretch just so you can feel it. Make sure it's not slipping back here. Okay. Big breath in and blow it out. You get a little bit?
Yes.
Okay. Where'd you feel it?
Lower back.
Okay, all the way to the lower back. That's
Yes.
great. That's amazing. All right, so now we're going to do the CFR, and we're going to try to open that up. What do you notice different just from the neck adjustment?
My lower back feels 80% better.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how about your breathing? Not there yet.
No, it's better from, it's better than when I first walked in.
This is floppy. It's something to squeeze, okay?
Okay.
It's perfect to actually
I'll be
squeezing.
fine.
Yeah. So I'm going to put the balloon in. We're going to do you have one nostril that you think is worse than the other? Like worse on the right or worse on the left?
I think it's my left.
Is the worst.
I believe so.
So let's start on the right. We always start on the easier of the two sides if we know a side is going to be easier.
Okay.
When I put the balloon in, that's the trickiest part. And you're going to take a big breath in and hold. Try it. That's it. And as soon as your lips touch, I do it fast and it's over. You're going to feel the aloe vera gel on you because I put a little aloe. And he's really blocked. This is a guy that's been not breathing well for a long time. Big breath in and close your lips. Got it.
Ooh,
What the hell, huh?
that was nice.
What did you notice? What did you experience?
Humongous pop.
Can you show on your face where you felt the pop come from?
Oh
Like
gosh.
going
Felt like it went up behind my eye.
yeah.
Oh,
And you felt multiple cracks or one big release?
it felt like it cracked. I feel like multiple cracks.
Yeah.
I feel a lot of relief from my forehead now.
Okay. Well, let's do the left side next, okay?
Yep.
And if you want to, if you're up for it, we can do 2 per side today. Because if some people are out of town like he is, he lives all the way 3.5 hours each way that he's doing today. So we'll do as much as we can today if you're interested, okay?
I feel it opening up now.
It's starting
more.
to open.
Yeah.
Is that crazy?
Yeah.
That's so cool. We haven't even done
It
the left
just-
side yet.
it
That's
ju-
your good side.
I can feel it right now still.
That's so cool.
It feels like when I use the spray.
Oh, it's almost like the nasal spray.
Yeah.
Good. You ready to do
That was
the
good.
left side?
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm so glad you're here.
Yep.
Let's do another one, okay?
Yep.
So here's the left side. Yeah, that's your deviated side too. Big breath in and close your lips.
Ooh.
What was that side like?
I felt it pop.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Point on your face where you felt it release from or the cracks came. Again,
Like-
up through there, right?
Just like that. Right up to my eye. Yeah.
It's wild because it made your eyes tear instantly because that's where the sensation went, right?
It was good though. Now it's starting to open up more quicker than this one did.
Take a breath. Keep going. You're breathing.
Yeah. Worked. Wow.
Is it okay if we do one more?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, because there's actually 3 conchas on the right and 3 on the left. There's a middle, upper, and lower. I did middle right and middle left.
Sure.
I'd love to go upper right and upper left.
Okay.
And if you want, we can even do lower right and lower left, which is the most we ever do on a day. I have a few people that'll do 3 and 3.
Okay.
But we could at least do one more set. So you did middle, middle. Now we can go upper, upper.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
Oh, good. Okay, so let's do. Yeah, I almost couldn't get that one to go back because that one's blocked. So this is going to be a big one for you. Big breath in. This is the upper right. Wow. That one was crazy. Did you feel the difference?
Yes. That blasted all the way through.
Yeah, it blasted all the way through. Did it hit
I can feel it go behind my eyeball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you heard cracks, right?
Yes. Yes.
We're going to do now upper left.
Okay.
Big breath in and close. Wow. Here's another tissue.
I didn't feel it pop, but I felt it open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
This one, after the initial pop, it took about 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Maybe. And then I could just feel it
Separated.
just widening. And yeah.
And how about the other side? Sooner?
Sooner.
Yeah.
This one was like a little hesitant, but then it just, like about 5 seconds, just this one automatically.
Like almost dilated, right? It opened.
No, this is what I was hoping
Isn't
for.
it fun?
I didn't expect 100%, but it's way better.
And I told them when we start, like we can very often deliver 30 to 40% on the first visit, and especially long-standing ones. Even.
Sure.
Now, if someone just had a very mild thing, they might get 80 or 90%, but they weren't even a nose case. Do you know what I mean? They didn't.
Right.
They just did it because they were curious.
Sure.
He came up specifically to find out what we could do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm taking.
I mean, it's great that I know how to adjust your neck and shoulder.
Sure.
But you really came up for this.
Right.
Isn't that what you said?
Sure.
Yeah. Breathe
Through
again.
my mouth.
You're getting air. Good. It opened up the pipes.
And that's without any type of spray.
Or meds. No meds.
Yeah.
Good.
Wow.
All right, man.
Very good.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, I appreciate it. Got it.
Sheesh.
That was crazy, right?
I can actually breathe from that.
You get some better breath?
Yes. Just from that.
Good.